Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. In today's video, I am sharing our holiday homeschool plans. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to two girls, ages 12 and 15. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by once again. I do really appreciate you. So today we are going to be talking about holiday schooling or Christmas schooling. I'm going to share a little bit about what we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving, even though there is some Christmas stuff up. But this is primarily going to be about Christmas homeschooling this year. And I just want to start off by saying that it's been crazy over here on my end. I'm sure it's been crazy for everybody. And I really wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to have to do a lot of planning when it came to holiday schooling this year. I really wanted things that were going to be easy and open and go. So that's what you're going to see today. I did not create any unit studies like I normally do. I didn't, I was trying not to overwhelm myself this holiday season when it came to holiday schooling, both of my girls. So I got some pretty good things, so I'm really happy with our choices this year, but we are going to start with Thanksgiving because I don't have much to share with you. What we plan on using for Thanksgiving is a Gather Round Thanksgiving. So this only has 4 lessons in it, which is exactly why we chose this one. We wanted something short and straight to the point. We have done so many Thanksgiving unit studies over the years. Again, my kids are older. They're in 7th and 10th grade, so Thanksgiving is nothing new to them. We have always studied Thanksgiving. So something short and straight to the point like this one seems exactly what we need this year. But again, there's only 4 lessons. Lesson 1 is the bigger picture. Lesson 2 is Canadian Thanksgiving. Lesson 3 is US Thanksgiving. And lesson 4 is what it's all about. So this looks really fantastic. It does have some recipes in here and some activities, like thankful cards and a thankful tree cutout, things like that. I think that we will really enjoy this. But other than those 4 lessons from a Gather Around Thanksgiving, the only other thing that we're going to be doing for Thanksgiving is reading our picture books. Now, we read these picture books every single year. We really enjoy them, so this is nothing new. I'm keeping it, again, very simple. In the past, there's times that we have done like a Thanksgiving unit study that, was like 3 weeks long or a month long, and we just, I shouldn't say I just don't have that in me this year. So this 4 lesson Thanksgiving unit study I think is going to be perfect. But now I completely forgot that my daughter had a violin lesson, so I'm sorry if it looks a little darker now, but I had to pause because I completely forgot that she had a violin lesson today. Now when it comes to our Christmas schooling, I was really having a hard time deciding which one I wanted to do. There are so many fantastic Christmas unit studies out there, and I was really looking at, I think it's In the Season of Caroling Noel, and it was from Campfire Curriculum. I was really looking at that one, but then I came across another one from Campfire Curriculum that looks really interesting and like a lot of fun and something that we haven't done, and that is A Christmas Carol, a novel study. So this is the one that we went ahead and chose. My kids actually chose this one too. We all kind of voted on which one we wanted to do, and we all chose this one. It seems really interesting, something just completely different than what we're used to doing, and that's kind of what we wanted this year. Now this only has 10 lessons, so that is really a good fit for us. 10 lessons is very manageable. There is a free digital copy of the original A Christmas Carol, but I love the fact that they included a free digital copy so that this really is kind of like an all-in-one open and go type of resource, or pre-reader to an adult. So this is for the whole family. There are core connections included where you could dive deeper into the study. We are gonna probably really just focus on the reading and the discussion questions. I don't think we're going to be doing everything throughout this unit study, but I love that there are options in here, recipes, activities, a whole bunch of things like that. So I'm happy that it has all of those things included, but we're probably going to just take this unit study and just do some bite-sized pieces. Like I was saying, most likely just the reading of the story and like some discussion questions, maybe a couple of recipes here and there. If, like I was saying, if you don't have a copy of A Christmas Carol, there is a free digital version, but what we're going to be using is my copy of A Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Tales. This is my really beautiful leather-bound copy of the story. I love this one. It has the ribbon bookmark, the gold on the side, and it has some really beautiful classic pictures as well. So this is the version that we're going to be using. I'm not sure if everything is going to line up perfectly, but that doesn't matter to me. I love this version of A Christmas Carol, so this is the one that we're going to be using. But we are really looking forward to this. And like I said, this seems really different from all of the other Christmas unit studies that we have come across. So we're really looking forward to this one. And again, only 10 lessons, so it doesn't feel like it's going to be overwhelming. And we will still have time to do a couple of the other little things that we like to do around the holiday season. So the next resource that I'm going to be using is actually a free resource from Gather Round, and it is just a one-day hymn study called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. You get to go ahead and read a little bit about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow and his struggle and things like that. So this one looks like a lot of fun, and again, it's only one day, so very manageable. It's something that I could squeeze in at any time, so we are looking forward to this one, and I love the fact that it was free. Now, we are going to do our book advent as well. I have a ton of Christmas picture books, and I just wrap them up in wrapping paper, and we have a little book advent. Yes, I do have enough Christmas picture books to actually make it into an advent calendar or an advent. I have, I think, over 30 Christmas picture books that we typically read every year. So what I'll do is I'll just wrap a couple of the books together to make it fit within that 24-day time frame. But we will be reading our traditional Christmas stories as well. And again, we love wrapping them up in wrapping paper so that we don't know what we're getting each day, and it's a little bit of a surprise. Now, the last resource that I'm going to be using is one that I'm really looking forward to because it is a resource that I've been using throughout the school year, and we've really been enjoying it, and that is Tea Time Together. So I do have a full video on Tea Time Together, but let me just give you a little bit about the guides that I'm going to be using for the month of December, as we are not going to be using their regular December guides during the month of December. What we're going to be using is their special Advent set of Tea Time Together guides, which includes everything that you need to appreciate the miracle of the season. Again, there's no prep necessary, and you basically just gather your family around and you use these guides for about 15 to 30 minutes once a week. Now, each week, you and your family will view a fun and seasonal piece of art, read Bible passages, and reflect on the theme for the week, which all of the themes are characteristics of Jesus. So the first Sunday, you would be focusing on hope. The second Sunday is peace. The third Sunday is joy. And the fourth Sunday is love. But these guides, like I was saying, they go over 4 different artists in the 4 weeks. So you'll be studying 4 different pieces of art, 4 different carols and Bible verses, plus each week has fun facts and activities to ensure that, you know, you're still having a good time. This is definitely something special. These look like a lot of fun. Again, we really enjoy the traditional like monthly guides, so I know we're just gonna love the Advent Tea Time Together guides as well. And another thing that I wanted to mention about Tea Time Together is that they have come out with more guides since I've made my last video. So now they have ancient history guides. You know, they have a whole bunch of these ancient guides as well. So that's definitely something to look into. And then they do also have Bonfire Dad guides, which are new guides that were just released that focus on, you know, dads creating meaningful conversations about topics that matter, like, you know, liberty and justice and things like that. So definitely look into Tea Time Together. They have a lot of fantastic resources on there. And again, what we're going to be focusing on from Tea Time Together during this Christmas season is their Advent guides. I am really looking forward to it because it is a simple way to incorporate more of, you know, that reason for the season. So that is it for today. That is everything that we are going to be using for our holiday schooling this year. I am really looking forward to it. I feel like this is going to be very manageable, and I really am looking forward to those Advent tea time guides. I've never used their Advent version before, and again, we've really been enjoying their monthly guides, so I'm really looking forward to that. But if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and as always, thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.